Hmm? Where am I? It appears I've obtained a new mortal vessel. I've long forgotten who I was, or what I was capable of. On my own, unfortunately. It's been a long time since I've taken physical form, that is. So, I'm not quite familiar with how to pilot this one. Then, the spirit that dwells within this body tried to take in my power. Alas, it was a tad too hasty. The remnants of my soul have not melded properly into the body's magic, and it's more than they can contain. Then it appears we are at a dangerous impasse. The longer time passes, the more they shall forget. And should they forget themselves entirely, then they will remain like this. A shade devoid of life, haunting only inanimate objects, locked away and cursed. I too cannot remain in this realm without a host. So I ask you, should you want to return ownership to them, call out to your master. What was their name again? Is it a Meimi? A Majokko Meimi? Then, choose wisely, or I may not feel like relinquishing this dwelling. Perhaps that was too simple of a query to stir their identity. I must ask you if you knew their purpose. Well, searching for powerful spells. I see. That makes more sense. A good witch would only ever look for more power, or else they would not have seeked me. A dangerous folly on their part. We've unlocked what appears to have a rose motif. I wonder if it's somehow symbolic of their magic in any way. What spells did she weave, and how did she weave them? Perhaps we can tap into that magic to recall more of herself. We must answer quickly, or else the consciousness will slip away. Ah. Fortunes. I think that makes more sense as well. A cage dress. Wrapped in thorns and ribbons. How quaint of an attire for a budding witch. Now quickly then, what other artifacts has she acquired thus far? Something called a rosen quartz. I shall attempt to reach out now then. It looks like these hands are indeed skilled at telling the future. I seem to detect a surge of mana through them. Perhaps we can utilize this. Then, how can we tap into these powers? Do you know of her spell? Are you capable of performing it? Then together, if you are ready, let's all call it out together. May, me, moo, may. Mo! You've nearly unlocked everything. But the last remnants appear to be stuck. I feel a concentration of powers on the top of my head. Some sort of relic. It has mysterious properties that lie dormant and untapped. Do you know what this infernal thing is called? I feel a sense of power pulling through it. Ah, Hattie. What a humble name for such an interesting artifact. But nevertheless, it looks like it has done the trick. But still, I sense something missing. It seems like this consciousness that dwells within is very, very fond of sleeping. Now, are you ready for the final stage of the magic to take hold? They say witches are not born, but made. So what made me, in particular, go to the woods that day? Call it intuition, call it luck, call it the slow creeping dread that I hadn't made any progress in months on my magic. On the night of the full moon, I felt a call. That's when I saw it, lighting up as if it was waiting for me. The dark rose candelabra. A cursed but powerful artifact. Legend has it that none who wield it emerge unchanged. Still, I just knew I needed to pull off something far riskier than I ever attempted before. After all, a witch should be sure that the most terrifying thing in the forest was her. Hello everybody! Did you like my transformation? Full descension into the magical, the mystical, villainous, gothic Lolita, Majokko Meimi! Yippee! Would you like to see my details? Again, a little bit closer? Do you guys like the braids? Or do you guys like the bob more? I like both. I like both. I'm gonna get lots of stuff in both. Let's go. From the beginning. From the beginning. Da-da-da-da. Bam. They're shorts, okay? I have shorts on. Your borbs. But these are my lovely asymmetrical shoes. Asymmetrical shoes. I have a shoe garter? A shoe garter on my right foot. To your left, my right. I've got very pretty ribbons. And now, my overskirt. My lovely overskirt over here, my little train. Da-da-da-da. So we have the blue, the inner blues, and my mints, and these tiny little rose charms dangling at the edges. And now, Da-da-da-da. My cage skirt! We have transitioned into my favorite color, purple roses instead! Purple roses and thorns crawling all over my cage skirt, full of ribbons and a gathered, ruffled edge at the bottom with a big ribbon to tie it all together. We have now, what is that? A manicure! I got my nails done! They're purple now! And if you notice, my arm accessories are mirrored from my legs. That's right. If I'm going to be a magical villainous witch, I still have culture and taste. And then of course, we have my top! We have a very, well, you know, we have accessories. You're looking at the accessories, right? We have some nice rose buttons, some nice rose pieces on my arms as well. It is a nice ruffle with the lace. Very cute, right? And as you can see by my collar has a lot of detail. But of course, if I show my face, you'll be distracted by how cute I am. We have a ribbon! My little ribbon that hangs on the side has transformed bigger, while Hattie has transformed smaller. So, the hat, maybe 30%, but the ribbon is now 50%. And then, of course, my bounce! I can bounce a lot more now, guys. I have some expressions coming that will be a lot more silly and smug. But you have to wait for those, okay? You'll still come back. You'll come back and wait for it, right? I have one more toggle that we may have rushed for everybody that has been looking forward to it, but ちょっと恥ずかしいけど Okay? ちょっと恥ずかしい Don't stare too closely, okay? You promise? You promise? You'll be good? You borbs? Huh? You borbs? Otherwise I'll bonk you. Okay? Okay? Can you guess? Can you guess? ちょっと恥ずかしいけど Exposed navel! Ah! Ah! I know, now how will I ever get married? This is so lewd. Ah! Okay. You had your fill? You had your fill? That's it. That's enough. That's enough. Maybe if you come back, maybe we can have something arranged. We can make an arrangement, but nothing in life comes for free. Okay, that was your free preview. Alrighty, free preview. Join membership. Welcome back to my room. What do you mean I'm taller now? I'm not. I'm the same height. I have the same face. Literally, I did not change my face. Okay? There was something I indeed forgot to show you. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the full reveal of the starting soon screen and my merch? You totally didn't cheat, right? You totally didn't just look on the website, right? I have a really cool animation to show you, so let me find it really quickly. Ooh. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Right discount! Ta-da! The new animation and the new art for my very first Desmat! Yippee! Sadly, you guys don't get the animated version, but it is the same artwork for both my very first set of card sleeves and TCG Desmat. Well, you can just use it as a Desmat. You don't have to use it as a TCG mat, but you can also use it as a TCG match. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I know, animated Desmat. When? Animated Desmat. When? That would be so cool. I think if anyone pulled up with that, you just automatically have to give it to them. You know? It's just like, well, they're cooler than me. Here. I have a different outfit design from my artist. So, the first one I would like to show you is the outfit design by Nyapo22 from Kokonala. Oh my god, they were so good. They got this to me, like, they just nailed the concept right off the bat. I will show you my drawings. I won't show you all the inspiration I sent, but this is the final rough sheet. The final rough sheet. It is so cute. Yeah, let me full screen it a little bit more. Here we go. Ta-da! I finally have a bag. I have everything. This is the new Gothic Lolita Haunted Candelabra Villainous Majokko Meimi outfit. So, I do have this mode as well. Technically, the skirt can come off. Technically, I can just go with shorts. So this is what is underneath the skirt. And if you can see in this shot, the back of the shoes have very pretty, like, thin, like, decorations. It's literally just pieces of metal. And it's like, it's not like a thick, solid heel. It's really pretty. Charm point though. You can also see the ribbon in its full design. And the hat. Isn't it cute? It's cute. Okay, so this is my early concept art of it. It's kind of embarrassing. But that is what I sent to the left. That's my doodles I sent. I already knew that I really wanted a cage skirt. I wanted a ribbon on my back. I wanted a mini hat so that it would not get in the way so much of, like, streams and collabs. So I pretty much had all of this planned already. I just needed the details. And then, what's that little doodle in the corner? Can you see my inspiration? By the way, it was not my original inspiration, but as I kept doodling more and more designs, I was like, huh, this reminds me of something. I wonder what aesthetic this reminds me of. It reminds me of this little doodle. Chandelier! That's right! So I was like, oh, let's have a chandelier themed one. So the art on the left was my doodles that I sent. I was like, okay, this is what I want for sure. I want a little mini corset. I want like an overskirt. I want a cage skirt and a big ribbon and like the hat and everything. And then everything else I was like, okay, please fill in the details. And I sent a bunch of different reference pictures. I was like, okay, maybe like this or this or this or this or this. You know, I even sent some like chandelier looking outfits and being like, oh, maybe this color aesthetic. So the one on the right, the type B, was one of the possibilities. it was she gave me an A or a B. So I liked most of the design elements from A more, but I still thought B was really pretty. Like, honestly, I wouldn't have been quite that upset with either. But if you can tell, over here, the differences is that it has like full sleeves, because I did draw like, oh, maybe like see-through sleeves, and she did incorporate that. But I liked her off like shoulder sleeve a little bit more. She also tried like a no stocking style, but I was like, no. As a VTuber, I must have a stocking, so we're keeping that stocking. As if you can see, this one's more like open shoulder, and the open shoulder concept fitted like a more like detailed collar, right? So it was like see-through but very detailed, and it fills the space, whereas this one is like more constrained and like Victorian style, maybe, or Rococo, I don't know. Could be either. But it was still very good. They actually I pretty much said I want A, but I really liked how she incorporated the roses in this design. So I asked her to combine the roses on the skirt onto the A design, and that's how I got the final one.